So it's Thursday night, about what, 10:45, 10:30? And we walked down to this park about a mile from our house. Technically, I think the park is closed, considering there was a gate at the top.
All of a foot high.
All of a foot high, yeah. Pretty easy to climb over. So we came down here and we got a bunch of pictures, and then we thought, you know what? This would make a pretty good YouTube video.
First Minnesota video.
Yeah, first video back in Minnesota.
It was so still.
Yeah, it's super quiet. We saw some raccoon tracks running through the neighborhood up by our place. Followed them for a little while, and then they went up in somebody's yard and we couldn't follow them anymore. And a lot of rabbits out wandering in the thing. And then the Minnesota River. I'm pretty positive this is not the Mississippi. I think the Mississippi goes that way, and the Minnesota goes this way. This way. This way. But it's super calm. Super calm.
And hazy.
Yeah, and snowing. But it's a light snow. We were supposed to get dumped on, and, well, 4 to 8 inches dumped on. And it's weird to think this is, like, Minneapolis is that way.
You can hear it.
That,
Listen, you can hear it.
yeah, that is like Fort Snelling area and the airport. Behind us is St. Paul up on the ridge. Those lights that you can see up there, that's St. Paul. Yeah, some rocks. Kind of surprised they plow the boat ramp that we're standing on in the winter, unless like the DNR or Fish and Game need to come down here.
Looks like glass.
Or for rescue, maybe. Rescue boats need to dump in.
Probably.
Yeah, there's just a small little bit of a current going on here. I'm thinking, man, it'd be nice to be fishing, but pretty sure anything you'd want to fish is out of season right now.
You wouldn't think 3 million people in this area.
Yeah, see? There's a siren. And you can hear the airplane taking off. Anyway, let's walk up further in the park and see what else there is to see. So here's the open area of the park. We came from back there, as you can tell by our footprints. And there's some parking lots here. This is a big park. Wide open, up and off in the distance you can see pavilions. They look pretty small on the video.
It feels like if you were living in black and white, this is what it would be like. Because
Yeah, right.
you can't see any color.
Except you're in color.
Because I'm right here.
Yeah, it's like you were colorized for the video.
But everything else
It's very black and white, yeah.
is kind of surreal.
I wouldn't mind getting my metal detector down in here and seeing if I could weed through all the junk and the beer tops and everything else that is probably in here. Yeah. Sure, you could find some jewelry and change. Yeah, big old oaks in here. The crunch of the snow under our feet. It is kind of end times, all alone, wandering around down here.
There's no sound. Except for the cones.
Yeah, no traffic noise. Yeah, there's quite the hill here going up back into civilization.
Even civilization was kind of dead.
Yeah, even civilization, there wasn't a lot of cars. We saw like maybe 3 walking over here, and it's a mile from our house, so maybe we'll see some deer. Or some zombies. Too much Walking Dead.
Yeah.
I like the zombies that are more like moo from like 1920.
Well, plus they're really slow.
Yeah,
That's important.
the 1920 zombies that walk like this. Well,
Push them over.
that's the 60s zombies.
Yeah.
That's the
Just push them over.
Night of the Living Dead. Yeah, Night of the Living Dead zombie. Brains.
If this is The Walking Dead, you don't have a chance. Too fast.
They're slow.
No, oh yeah. I was thinking of 28 Days Later.
28 Days Later, they're fast, yeah. Or the Last of Us.
Yeah.
The clickers.
Oh god. Ugh.
Those things terrify me in the game.
Oh, they terrified me
In the show, yeah.
When I saw the first one, I like almost jumped out of my chair in the face.
Yeah, they're gross looking. If you haven't seen Last of Us on HBO, it's certainly worth it. Even if you didn't like the video game, the show is really good. And the nice thing about the show is it does deviate from the game story, which is kind of nice.
That's the best zombie story so far.
Think so?
Yeah.
And the weird thing is it's not like zombies, like
They're
virus zombies. It's cordyceps, like the ants that get taken over. Yeah. Mushrooms take over humans. Pretty crazy.
Well, it's a real thing.
Definitely worth a watch, though.
Yep.
It's a good. I mean, House of the Dragon was okay if you like the Game of Thrones, but I don't know. I think I like Last of Us better than House of Dragons. House of Dragons is I mean, of course I'll watch it, but you were resistant to Last of Us, though.
Oh yeah, in the first episode, I was just like, holy cow.
And then I was like, no, you got to see the Nick Offerman episode.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's too much.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. That's a pretty interesting thing for a sci-fi show to tackle. Zombie show to tackle. I ain't gonna give anything away because you gotta watch it. Like you have it's such an.
That's probably the most impactful episode.
Yeah, that show is pretty. That's a pretty crazy episode. The shit they tackle in that show, the cultural stuff they tackle, not necessarily the gore or the scary parts.
Yeah. Well,
It's the emotional elements of it.
Really any in that
Not really.
episode.
It's mostly just the emotional impact. So here's the pavilion that we were looking at earlier.
Like a dead building.
Yeah, it's like decrepit building. Picnic tables all over down here. Some sort of plaque. I wonder if it talks about the history.
Probably.
I'm gonna guess there's some history down here from trappers or
Oh yeah.
like that's probably some of the stuff that was going on. Well, and prior to that, what was it? Ooh, what native tribes were down here? Dakota?
Yeah.
Sioux? I know that there was 2 tribes that warred for the area a lot.
I'm not sure.
And that's why they put Snelling. That's one of the reasons why Fort Snelling is here. Is to protect trading and shit. Oh, this hill's gonna suck. Alright. So I don't pant in your ear all the way up the hill. More once we get up there. Okay, now that we're huffing and puffing, here is the park we were in. Hidden Falls Regional Park, Northgate. No idea where the South Gate is.
Everything just drops straight down.
It might be over off that other road on the other side of West 7th. Is that that's not Century? What is that? There's more park down there. I don't think they technically connect except for like ungroomed trails, right? Like unpaved trails.
Didn't we do geocaching?
Yeah, we went. Yep. So that must be what it is. It wraps all the way along the river to where it meets up with the Mississippi. Anyway, so now we're back out on whatever the hell road this is.
I don't even know.
I'm bad. I don't know
I don't know any roads here anymore.
Yeah, I mean, we lived in this neighborhood 10 years ago. Should we walk this way? Lived in this neighborhood 10 years ago, and we'd been to this park, but we never really. I don't know. We didn't stick around this neighborhood very long. Maybe 4 months, 5 months.
Yeah.
Before we moved, February to like July.
Yeah.
And now we're back. That was a mistake. Living here or moving?
No, moving was a mistake.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. And now we're back, same place we rented 10 years ago. Which is really funny because we both have the same vehicles, well, same models or makes. I have the same make and model, you have the same model or make. That we had 10 years ago. So,
As long as I don't get
is this the Hidden Falls themselves?
Oh, it must be.
Kind of sounds like it. I can hear falls.
Yep.
Yeah, must be it. Or it's more culvert.
Falls, you can't actually see it, you can only hear it.
That's why it's called hidden. Unless it's more culvert stuff.
No, I think
Unless you can look down here and see it.
Oh, it's hidden.
Damn it, you can't see it. They're not gonna let you, no matter how hard you try.
It's an illusion.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can go over here and see them. I mean, you can go down there because there's obviously a path going underneath here. Or maybe not. Maybe that's the water there. Yeah, there's the water. Don't drop your phone, you're fucked. There's the falls.
That's really neat.
You can walk over there and see it though. In the summer, that'd be pretty neat to see that go down like that.
Yeah, we'll
Wind its way down there.
we never came by here before.
So over there, that smokestack is the remnants of what used to be a Ford plant that shut down. I don't know how long ago it shut down. It was a thing when we lived here, but they were just shutting it down and they were carting away a lot of the parts and some of the I think mostly the parts. They were carting away machines and stuff along the train tracks behind our house. And then there were, what, hundreds of white Ford pickup trucks sitting in the parking lot over there back then. And now they're developing it into like mixed use commercial and high, like nice apartments and stuff. We got another park up here. I didn't know this was back here. Maybe this is kind of newly driven in since they got rid of the Ford plant. I don't know. Anyway. Okay, bye. So it's the following day. No, turn it sideways. So it's the following day. We went to the store to get our groceries, went to Aldi, and look what we found. Hidden Falls Regional Park, Southgate.
And apparently they don't care about this.
They don't plow the Southgate. Which I don't think it I think it goes down to like mostly rough trails. I don't know that it goes down to like a parking lot park kind of thing with pavilions and stuff. It's more bicycle trails and hiking trails. Anyway, we found the Southgate. Woo!